Welcome to MND, Math News Daily. Tonight we are honored to have with us in the studio a very special icon, Dale Hansen.
Hello, Sophie.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So Dale, today we are going to be asking you a series of questions regarding your profession. You ready?
I am. Fire away.
Good. So first off, what are you?
I am a fire protection engineer.
What exactly does a fire protection engineer do?
Well, a fire protection engineer helps protect the public, people like you and me, from the harmful effects of fire and explosions.
That's very interesting. Now, do you need any special training for this job of yours?
Yes, of course. I had to get an engineering degree from a college, and then I had to have a lot of on-the-job experience.
What college did you go to?
I went to Brigham Young University, BYU. Go Cougars!
Did you choose a college specifically for your engineering program?
Not really, but BYU does have a very good engineering program.
So do you always want to be an engineer, or have you wanted to be something else?
I knew from the time I was in high school that I wanted to be an engineer.
How long did it take you to graduate to be able to get a degree you wanted?
Well, an engineering degree typically takes between 4 and 5 years of college.
Wow, that takes a lot of hard work and dedication. Speaking of, what grades did you get in high school so you can go to BYU?
Well, I actually got straight A's in high school.
All A's, impressive. What classes did you take in high school?
I took mostly college prep. I had a lot of math and science classes and AP classes.
Very cool. Well, before I ask you any more questions, we are going to a commercial break. But stay tuned in.
I'm a hard math problem. You have spent a lot of time on me. Oh look, you only have 5 minutes left, and I'm only the first question on the test. And if you have a cut-rate math teacher, your grades can be paying for themselves. Hire Dale Hansen and be better protect for math problems like me.
Are you in good hands?
We're back with Dale Hansen, one of the best engineers in the world.
Oh, thanks, Sophie.
Okay, Dale. Round 2. After you got your degree in engineering, what did you do with your life?
Well, I joined the Navy, actually. I was an officer in the Civil Engineer Corps. I went to Okinawa, Japan, where I worked as an engineer for the shore facilities there.
So you didn't even become a fire protection engineer until how many years of being an engineer in the Navy?
Well, I was in the Navy for 4 years, and that's where I learned about fire protection engineers. And I got interested in fire protection engineers. So after 4 years, I decided to get out of the Navy and become a fire protection engineer.
Cool. After you left the Navy, how did you find your job?
Well, I knew I wanted to be a fire protection engineer, so I went on the internet and looked for jobs that were available, and the position was available with Harrington Group, my current company, and they hired me out of the Navy and taught me everything I needed to know to be a fire protection engineer.
That's very interesting. Well, now we'll take questions from our viewers. Caller, are you there?
Yes. Dale, how old were you when you started college?
Well, it was after high school, and I was 18, and I went to community college for a year, and then a few years later I went to Brigham Young University.
Oh, really? Well, why did you start off with community college and wait 2 years
because I served a mission from my church in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, caller. Next caller.
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 4 beautiful little girls.
Well, I was wondering if you tutor them yourself. Do they ever come to you for help? And what types of questions do they ask you?
Yes, they always come to me for help, and I help them with all kinds of math questions, from basic arithmetic to algebra to calculus, and also physics and other sciences.
Well, I'm assuming you teach them well.
I hope I do. They get good grades.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in, viewers. Okay, Dale. So we have a couple field reporters at site where you work. So they sent us a few pictures, but I'm going to turn the time over to them.
This is Chloe and Kelsey reporting live at Dale Hansen's work. They are about to do a test, which is a compatible dust explosion. Dale, can you please explain to us what this is?
Okay, so what we're seeing here is a 5 cubic meter test apparatus where they're going to ignite an explosion of cornstarch powder in air. And it's going to flame out on the, you see the fireball and gases come out of the vessel there.
Wow, that was amazing. What kind of companies do you have this prevent from this disaster?
Well, I help protect companies like Mars Chocolates and Wrigley Gum from fires and explosions.
Wow, your job must be very important. Indeed it is. I'm Kelsey. And I'm Chloe. And we're reporting to you live from the MDN. Back to Sophie and Dale.
Thank you, Chloe and Kelsey. Now, Dale, we have a few more questions to ask you before our time is up.
All right, shoot.
Good. What? Oh, good. So, Dale, how long have you been working as an engineer?
I have been working as an engineer since 1996, so that's been almost 17 years.
Wow, that's a long time. Are you employee or what?
I am an employee, but I'm also part owner of the firm that I work for. And they call me a principal, kind of like the principal of a school.
How much longer do you wish to work with this profession?
Until I retire, so I probably have another 25 years or so.
And last but not least, how much do you enjoy working with numbers every single day?
I love it. I love numbers. Numbers are my friend. And mathematics is a great thing to know, especially if you're going to be an engineer or a scientist or working in any technical field. Math is so important.
Okay. Well, there you have it. The inside scoop of Dale Hansen. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time when we interview the accountant next door. I'm Sophie with the MND.